Well, it's November already. I was talking to a guy at work. I said the end of next week is going to be the middle of November. Holy crap. Hello YouTubers. This is our November update. Can't believe it's November. Got a lot going on around here. I haven't made a video in a couple weeks, I don't think. I had a load of firewood delivered out back and been trying to get that put away. Just working a lot of overtime. They did a inventory last weekend and had to do 12 hours overtime on Saturday. I don't like overtime. Got a project up here on my dry erase board. I'll zoom you in on that. It's a guillotine tool for blacksmithing. Let me show that to you. Okay. This is what you call a guillotine tool for blacksmithing. This is a solid base that I will put pieces on it so it'll set on my anvil and hold it steady. The ends, these pieces in here are guides for this piece to slide up and down in there. And what you'll do is you'll put a bottom piece in down in the bottom here that will run between here and here. And then you'll have a top that you can put all different kinds of shapes on it. And I've drawn kind of a cut-off tool that would go in there, and it is just V'd on the top piece and the bottom piece, so when you put a piece in there and hit it, when it's hot, it'll cut it off. These are called fullering. You got a round on the top and the bottom, and what that does is when you hit it, it spreads the metal more this way and that way rather than side to side, so you can make it's used to make things longer without making them wider to a point. You can also put pieces in like this, so you could take a square piece and stick it in there and hit them, and it'll make them round where you're working it. I've got one of the bottom pieces cut over here on the saw, and I got some more to cut. I forget how wide it is. I think these are 4 inches wide from this side to this side, or from here to there. Let me take you over to where I've got my parts, and I'll show you what I've got cut and how they go together. Okay, here are my pieces. Turn it around so I can see what I'm doing. This is the base. I believe that's 1.25 inches thick. And then these are the 2 ends. This will be a bottom of the fuller, and it'll just drop in and out on the guides that I'll be putting on here. So these guides will go on there like this on both of these side pieces. This will drop in here like this and be setting on this 1.25 inch plate, which will be setting on my anvil. Then of course the top one will be a lot taller because it'll be sticking out the top, and what you do is you hit it with a hammer and drive it down onto this one. This is not the one that I'll be using. This is a spacer. That's how it works. You use a hammer, one of your blacksmithing hammers. This is a spacer to hold these apart. These are your guide rods, and then these are spacers that will be up here like this. So that's the plan. I need to get everything clamped together and welded, and hopefully things will stay where I want them. I see I still got a lot of burrs. There's a sharp edge right there that needs to be taken. Need to get them cleaned up and ready to weld together. Be right back. Well, I don't know how well this is going to work, but we're going to try to weld and let you see it. Right now you're seeing a reflection off of the glass, but when I'm welding I hope you'll be able to see through it. I've decided that I'd weld both ends first, then of course I'll have to grind the bottom side flat, and then I'm going to tack it along the sides. I'm afraid that if I just welded it here, it would pull it up like that, and then I wouldn't be able to get my sliding pieces in there. So let me get suited up to weld, and we'll see if this works. Hope it's showing up okay for you. I got that one. Now right down here is where my brace sets in, so I can't put any weld down there. I will start up here. Hope I'm positioning that correctly. That's far enough. Good. Slides nice and easy. Let's get the other one done. Okay, we'll let these things cool down. so I can handle them, get them cleaned up, get them clamped on the next step.